Hammers Walk Podcast.
Hello and welcome to Where Hammers Walk. We've only got Sam tonight. How we doing, mate?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. You? I just noticed I seem very small today. I'm like,
Yeah, and hit the gym for a week. You shrunk. Well, we done the live together. So we'll just recap the live, mate, shall we?
yeah, basically. Not for best of games.
Lots of comments. But yeah, go on then. I'll let you start with what you thought of the lineups and the match and everything in between, mate.
Yeah, well, for lineups, I think we were both very happy with the lineup, actually. It was nice attacking. It didn't really turn out like that, though. It was a bit of boring. We had chances, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we was prolific. Nowhere near prolific enough until we actually did score. But defensively, a lot better than we was against Liverpool. A lot better defensively. Yeah. But it's turned out really well this week for us, hasn't it? We've won. Tottenham lost, and Tottenham's going down. It's just same Forest draw to City, but oh well.
Yeah, that was just one of them games. I think. I think the only two surprises of the team was Todibo starting in front of Mavropanos.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And Magassa starting in the middle with Souček.
He did.
You know, did he not?
No. So that would be a surprise.
Who started in the middle? Who started in the middle then?
Fernandes.
No, yeah, but I thought it was further forward.
No, it was Fernandes, Souček in the middle.
Oh no, it was
Owen on for White, Summerfield left, and Wilson and Castellanos up top.
Mate, it was only the other day, and bloody, I can't. I've done too many stuff, mate. Whoa. But Magassa did play though. He came on.
Yeah, he came on. I'll give you
that. But yeah, other than obviously Todibo starting, the 4-4-2 was a surprise as well. Didn't really, think he would be going for a 4-4-2. But then it looked like it didn't really work for us, to be honest. You know.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely. Would you say it was because he was with Wilson? Would it have worked better with Pedro, Pablo, De Silva, Jesus, Felipe? Do you think it would have worked better with him, or is it just that we can't play a 4-4-2? It needs to be, if it's a 4-4-2, someone needs to play a 10.
Yeah.
I like the little yeah.
That was very long-winded, mate.
Yeah, well, we've got time to spare, mate. So.
Yeah. I get your
but yeah,
point.
someone's got to play that 10. There was too much space in between midfield, defence, and attacking and midfield.
Yeah, too much space in between midfield and strike. But I think that was Castellanos' role to be more of a 10, and Finn Wilson more as the out-and-out striker. I just don't think it don't work quite as well as it does with Pablo, because Pablo, I got his name right. Pablo presses more. That's the word. He presses more, which then allows that to win for ball. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but the point is, it works better because of the way that Pablo plays compared to Wilson.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think Fulham just set up well to play against it.
Yeah, mate. You can say they done their thing here. The first half was a stalemate, just like the Bournemouth game. It was just like you couldn't choose which way it was going to go. But I was quite if there wasn't a mistake by Fulham keeper, I don't think we would have scored, mate.
No, I could see it being a nil-nil. Unless
You
there would
know,
have been one moment of brilliance from Bowen or Summerfield or a Fernandez long shot, it was
yeah,
very much looking like a nil-nil game until that um,
yeah.
Fulham mistake. But Bowen done excellent to win the ball back from that mistake.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah, mate.
any
That
other
should,
time.
did he actually get the assist from that?
I got no idea. I hope he did because
No,
I think he deserves that because he did win the ball. Okay, it went
and he
out and
played
out
it. He,
pass, but he did. Yeah,
I'm just checking on the old phone just to see if it did go down as an assist because I hope it did go down as an assist from Bowen. So
woohoo!
it's there's, but again, if there wasn't the pressure and the movement and everything that we've been used to for the last few weeks, you know, um, except for the Liverpool game, but we need to sort of get back in that stride because we don't want to leave that door open. We want to start building on these points, and getting a bit further. You know, if we could get 4 points in front of Spurs or Nottingham Forest, you know, we would be laughing. You know, but then
Yeah,
we can't just sit back and relax. We need to carry on. We need to keep going.
yeah.
You
I
know what I mean?
think
So
that's where I was like going with that's Pablo's job. That's the difference. You
yeah,
got Pablo in, you got someone who puts so much pressure on the opposition's defence. It's ridiculous. As soon as you take him out, you got Bowen who can do it a bit, but he's just not as good as Pablo at it.
mate. But for someone who is what 6 foot tall, he's half got the speed. He's got the agility. He's got enough energy to keep going for 80. I reckon he could play a full game, but I don't think they want to see if he can play a full game because he gives everything he has got. You know,
Yeah.
when do you think he'll return? That's the question I want to put to you. When do you think he'll return? What game?
Well, he is back in first team training now, not just individual
Yeah.
training. Um, I don't know if he will be risked for Brentford. In one way, I do
See,
want to
I
see him
don't think.
back because I want us to push on to still try for that cup. But I don't think he will. I think he'll be rested, and I hope he will be kept to the side and be played for that City game. But
Yeah.
maybe Pablo might come on as a sub. I wouldn't mind him coming on as a sub just to get that match fitness back
What,
against
last
Brentford.
15?
Yeah, last 10, last 15.
Yeah.
Just get match fitness.
Just so he stretches his legs, you know, get him going again. You know, even if he gets a winning goal or a little whatever, you know, a little assist, get his confidence back up, that he's back in the team. He'll be fine, mate. Like, you know what I mean? I really do think he'll definitely be back for the City game. That's what I'm seeing.
Definitely.
Um,
Unless
there's
he
no
does something
facts, by
again.
the way, fans. You know, people watching. There's no facts that he will be back, but that is what I think, that will be back for the City game. That's a more important game than a Brentford game, which is FA Cup. I reckon we'll be all right against Brentford. I reckon we will win. It'll be
I'm
a
not
tight
so
game.
sure of that, though.
Do you not? I
I'm
think
not
they'll
so
rest a few
sure.
players.
No, I think for West a few players, but I'm not sure City's a more important game than Brentford. I mean, it
Mm,
depends if you want the cup or not. If you want the cup, then Brentford's more important. At the end of the day, we're not expecting anything against City. Man City is
true.
extra points, just like what it was against Liverpool. The more
But then, to
important
be
game is
honest,
Villa.
he's defending is more crucial for what he does. His job, you know, is more crucial for City because then they might not break. We might have a few more chances. We might even nick a win. You know, because City's not really playing that great. You know, they drew to Forest. Why can't we go and win it or at least get a draw?
Mm.
That's the way I see it. Um, I reckon without him at the moment, I think we might be fine without him for Brentford because I think they'll rest a few players. We'll bring in the big guns, and because to be honest, mate, we ain't got no one else. We've only got
Yeah.
the big guns who could probably win that sort of game.
You think
So
about it as
you
well,
know,
right? We probably can rest players for Brentford because Brentford's going to rest players. They're pushing for Europe.
yeah, but I wouldn't want to, mate. I wouldn't want to. I would rather go out with all guns blazing. They had their week off a couple of weeks ago, mate.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I would rather them because then at least all right we'll be a day down for playing the next league game for Man City. But if you can't play two games in 6 days, you know, I don't know if it's a Saturday or a Sunday. I haven't looked that far. Like our last title was one game at a time, one game
Yeah,
at a time.
yeah.
So we'll concentrate on that. Um,
So,
but
do
yeah,
you
I,
think?
I I reckon we'll be all right.
Yeah, do you think Nuno will rest loads of players like he did against Burton, or rest just some players like he did against QPR?
I reckon he'll probably rest a couple. You know, I reckon we'll play the Sucheks. We'll play
I don't think
Somerville.
Suchek. I think it'd be
Do you
Potts.
not?
I reckon it'd be Potts and Magassa in the midfield.
See, I don't like Macassar in the middle. I just don't think he offers anything to us at the moment. I'd rather have a Fernandez and a Potts, right, with Tatty and see, I don't know who do you play in that sort of middle. So I wouldn't want Wilson on. But then, to be honest, I would stick
Bowen.
Wilson and Tatty on. I would do. Uh, I'd rest Bowen.
You know what I would do? I would have not necessarily middle, but have Castellanos, Summerfield left, Bowen just behind Castellanos, and then have Troy on white.
See, I was looking to sort of rest either Somerville or Bowen. Rest at least one of them.
Mm,
But I wouldn't want to take Somerville off because he's the goal scorer. You know, that's like saying you've just got a wicket maiden in cricket, yeah, over, and you're taking him off the bowling, mate. Like you're not going to do it. So I would keep Somerville on just to keep him going and rest Bowen. Put Traore on. If it don't work out, you stick Bowen on. You know, at least you've got someone on the bench who can come on. You know,
yeah, yeah.
um,
But then,
but
yeah, if
yeah,
you rest
the
Bowen,
midfield you could do so much with the midfield with the different players we've
yeah,
got. But then the defence is going to stay the same. I'd stick Mavsi back in. I'd keep the Sassy. I would probably play Mayers again, to be honest with you. I
yeah,
really would. And Walker Peters, you know. But you
yeah,
know Ariola's going to play because it's cut. So
yeah.
you need to have that sort of defence where they ain't going to get through because that is going to be the problem if they get through is Ariola.
What about Skulls?
Unfortunately, I love him, but that's the scars. See, but that's another one. He's played him on the left and rested Somerville. So would you do Tatty and Somerville and have Scars on there? You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
The same what you were saying about Bowen, do with Somerville. He could
yeah,
whip it in. You know,
yeah, yeah.
when if we need to go
You
that
mean
extra person at the back,
yeah,
Skulls is there.
you mean have
Mayer's played in centre
Summerfield?
of defence.
But if you do it that way, I would actually prefer Juve more as the attacking. Have Juve
Yeah,
more as the left winger, and Skulls more as the left back. Because I think Skulls is
yeah.
a better left back than Juve, but Juve is better going forward.
Did you ever see Skulls play for the under 21s as a left mid, mate?
Yeah, yeah, I know Skulls is good, but I'm saying you
No,
want
no, no.
someone to
Yeah,
cross the ball in. Who's better, Skulls or Juve? There's not even a competition.
no. I know it's Juve, but he's gonna rest him. I feel like he's gonna rest the two left and right backs, mate. Them ringers. I think he's
Yeah,
gonna rest like he did for
but
QPR.
you
I
can't
know
rest
it's
Juve,
Premier League
can you?
opposition.
You can't rest
What's
Juve.
that?
If you're resting Bowen, right, and you're having someone fill in for middle, who are you going to have from for left if you've not got Juve?
Skulls.
Yeah, then who'd be left back?
No, Mayers.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, I forgot about Messi.
Mate, there's a method to this madness in here, mate. I'm not gonna, but that's what I was saying. If you needed to have the defence, they would just call, sort of Mayers would shift in and Scars would come back. But then as soon as we're on the attack, they go back again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
see if
yeah.
you can work it that way.
Yeah, I
Because
get your mad tactics now. I get your mad
and then
tactics.
obviously if Skulls is here, you could have, and he's dropped back. Somerville's could go, and then obviously Tatty could drop. You know what I mean? So there's always sort of you've got that formation there. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. You just you was buffering.
Oh no, yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Good old technology.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's method to my madness, mate. Method to my madness.
Yeah, no, I got it now. I've just forgot. I heard you say Mayers, but I was thinking of Mayers in centre back for some odd reason. I don't know why. But yeah,
Because I said in defence he would come into centre back sort of thing as a free, and
yeah.
yeah, you know.
I know now. I understand your
Yeah,
mad
you know now.
tactics. That probably won't be used by Nuno.
would never ever be used by any Premiership referee manager.
Yeah, referees
But
won't use it, mate.
no, they can't even. They have to go to VAR for everything, mate. So you know
Yeah.
they can't think on their feet these
Oh,
days.
hang on, let me just check up.
Go to Scotland Park. Right, go on then. We're going to go score predictions, mate. There is no confirmation of mine or yours before before we started recording. So, go on then. What are you going to go for?
Am I going first so you can't steal mine?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, I actually don't know. I think we've
Yeah, I was
been
going to say,
playing
I
good
ain't even got a
now.
score in my head. I'm trying to
No,
think.
I think we're going to play well. I think we'll still be as good as we have been lately, but I really don't know if we're going to, how much we're going to rest players, how focused we're going to be for the league. But I think we're in a position right now where we actually can take this cup more seriously. So I'm
Hmm.
going to go. Mm, thing is, we don't beat
I've got,
Brentford that often. Okay, I got one.
I've got mine. I've got mine locked in my head.
Yeah. I think it's going to be 0-0 at full time. I think it's going to be
Ooh.
1-1 after extra time, and West Ham will win on pens.
Ooh. Do you think that?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know why I got
that's
that
good.
feeling.
That is. I'm actually gonna go. See, now you've brought in extra time. Do I? Is it?
Oh, well, I've thrown a
Mmm.
spanner in for works now.
I've Look. I'm gonna put it this way. I think the game is gonna finish 2-1 to West Ham, but I don't know if that's gonna be after extra time or in 90 minutes.
Go on, say one.
Oh, okay. After extra time. Because mate, we've done it in the last two games after extra time.
Exactly what I
After
was
extra
like. It's
time,
going to
two
be extra
one,
time.
2-1 after extra time. If they do it in 90 minutes, then I'm just going to scream, mate. I'm just going to scream because I've had a chance of with 50-50. And knowing me, I'd get it wrong. So if they do it in 90 minutes, I ain't gonna poo myself for an extra half an hour. So right, we'll stop. We'll leave it there for this week. There's only one thing to say from me and Sam, and that's come on, you Irons.
Come on, you Lions!
We're Hammers Walk Podcast.